Hey WellSprings, I'm Julia Redford and I'm so excited to be here and share a mini message with you today. Let me start off by asking you this. Have you ever felt defeated? You just got to that point where you're like, you want to throw your hands in the air, say, I don't care, shut the door and walk away? I understand that feeling and I'm here to share it with you. I'm here to share the defeat of the avocado bathroom. So September 2019, I bought this house and I have been remodeling it from the inside out. I've had friends and family come and helping me along the way. The house is great. It's got amazing bones, beautiful structure, love the layout, but it was stuck in the 70s, if you know what I mean. So the half bath was one of my projects and I said, it's 3 feet by 4 feet, 12 square feet? I will knock this out in a day. Well, for starters, the bathroom had a wallpaper that I'm not too fond of. I have a friend and I told her I don't like this wallpaper. She's like, I got a solution. I have a friend who does wallpapering. He's got this amazing stuff. You just spray it and the wallpaper comes right off. Great. So I went ahead and prepped the little bathroom, the little tiny 3x4 bathroom, and I put up all the plastic and taped it up so when the wallpaper came down, I can roll it up and throw it away. Well, I had it all prepped, got my little spray bottle of the solution, sprayed all the walls, waited 10 minutes, came back with a putty knife scrape, and shoo, it all fell down. I was like, this is so great. Well, I noticed after that first layer came down, there is a second layer of wallpaper. I was like, well, that's all right. I'll just get the solution and I'll spray it down again. I did. I waited 10 minutes, came back, scraped, and nothing happened. I was like, really? Okay. Not a problem. Let me try this again. So I sprayed again, and this time I waited 15 minutes, left, came back, and discovered it didn't budge. I was like, all right. Now, mind you, I have sprayed a lot of the solution, which is designed to take down glue, like the glue from the wallpaper. So now I've got splotches of glue glump all over the walls and it's dripping down into where the plastic is, but the plastic is held up with tape. And now that solution has gotten behind the tape, so now the tape is just kind of sliding down those tile walls. And I'm like, okay. And now mind you, this is a tiny 3x4 foot little bathroom. I have a ladder in there. So I'm trying to maneuver around the ladder, trying to get this wallpaper down. I've taken the light fixtures down, so I have this really hot spotlight shining on me. I've now glue stuck all over my body, and I am trying my best to scrape that second layer off. I'm to the point where I'm taking the putty knife and I'm gouging into the corners. I'm not taking up the wallpaper, I'm taking off the drywall. And I just finally got up, threw my hands in the air, and I said, I give up. And I went and I shut the door. Actually, I didn't shut the door because I had taken them off to paint them. So I shut the piece of plastic and I walked away. I said, forget it. I shared my ordeal with some friends and they came back with a solution. They said, Julia, why don't you just simply, sand it down, maybe put a little spackle where the seams of the wallpaper is, sand it out smoothly, and just paint over it. Yeah, that'll work. So I painted over everything. I finished up and painted the vanity. We put the lights back up. I've been working on slowly painting the grout, just kind of bringing it back to life. And I was like, all right. Haven't really done much to it, but I did put the door back on and the doorknob. And then all of a sudden, one day I went and flushed the commode. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Water started seeping out the side. I knew it. The wax ring went bad. It needed to be changed. But I am a handyman and handy woman, and I am going to change my own wax ring. So I watched a YouTube video, went and bought all the supplies and tools I needed, emptied the toilet water out, which was gross, emptied that out, and then next part was to loosen the bolts to remove the commode. So I got down, in this tiny little bathroom, half bath. I'm sweating from trying to get all of the water out, and I go to loosen the bolt, and I try. And I cannot do it. So I get a wrench and I get pliers and I'm holding, and all my might I am trying. I get up, I take a break, I come back and I try again. All I have to do is get that bolt loose and I can't do it. After trying for probably 30, 40 minutes, I don't know, maybe shorter or longer, I said, forget it. I give up. I can't do it. I threw my hands in the air, walked out of that avocado bathroom and shut the door. In Bible study the next day, I was sharing with the ladies how I can't get my commode off. And one of my friends goes, you know what? I'll just have my husband come over and help you. So he did. He came over the next day He had a pair of pliers and his own strength, and one quick budge of it, and he loosened the screw, and we were able to get it off, and he removed the commode for me. But then I finished it up and I put it back together. So I got it back together. I've got a functioning bathroom. This is great. Well, I love to have paper towels in my bathroom. It's just something I like to do. So I bought this cute little paper towel holder, and I'm just gonna attach it to the wall. So I go ahead and I'm like, oh, that's a perfect place. We'll put it right there. I attach the paper towel holder to the wall, and then I go to put the paper towel on the holder. Did you know you cannot put a 12-inch roll of paper towel on a holder when the space between the holder and the wall is only 2 inches? So I put it on backwards. And I was like, really? Are you kidding me? Threw my hands in the air, walked out the door, shut it, and said, another day. So listen, we're all gonna go through battles. We're all gonna have that time and feeling of defeat. So how do you handle it? Well, the defeat of that darn wallpaper was I didn't have a solution. I didn't know what to do. I had to seek help. I had to ask for help. So listen, when you're having that struggle with your marriage, when you're having that struggle with your career, with your children, do what I did in the wallpaper and do what God says in Matthew 7:7. Ask and it'll be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open. When you feel defeated and you don't know the answer, ask God. He wants to help. And then you're going to have that battle, the battle of the darn nut that I couldn't get loose. You're going to have something that you know how to do it, but you're just not strong enough. You can't do it. See, God actually created all his children differently, to have different talents and different abilities to work together for his kingdom. So you might be in a battle, in a situation where you yourself can't get through it. You have to lean on others. I love this. 1 Corinthians 12:4-6. Number 4, it says, there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but all of them and in everyone is the same God at work. He's there for you. And when you follow a little further down in Corinthians, I like this too. In 1 Corinthians 12:20-21, it says, so it is, there are many parts, but one body. The eye cannot say to the hand, I do not need you, and the head cannot say to the feet, I do not need you. Don't fight your battles alone. Don't feel defeated alone. God didn't create us to be all by ourselves. He created us to help one another. And then there's just those times when you're in that defeat, you're in that battle of just overwhelmness. I put the darn paper towel holder on wrong. And I got frustrated and fed up, and I threw my hands in the air, and I'm like, I quit, I give up. That's when God says, shh, be still and know that I am God. See, friends, listen, God loves you and wants to help you. You're going to go through these battles, and he knows that. He knows you're going to go through these times of feeling defeated. He wants you to turn to him. He's got solutions. He's going to help you. Just ask him. I do want to finish up on this one little thing. I know I'm going pretty long, but I just love talking about God. He's so great. Isaiah 41:13. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear. I will help you. Take that with you today, friends. Whatever you're going through, God will help you. And we're here. So if you're not connected in a life group at church, reach out. They've got so many amazing groups, and we're all here for you and want to help you through those battles. Have a wonderful week. And when you see me at church, say hi and say, I saw your avocado bathroom.